And speaking of Mase, played a big part in the whole situation. So, because Mase want to laugh and lie, let's get into it, bro.
Gene Deal just did an interview with Art of the Dialogue, and this is probably one of his most unhinged interviews I've ever watched. In his interview, he tries to expose Mase because he's upset at this clip of Mase that's been going viral, where Mase is laughing at Gene Deal and his security details. But the thing is, even though the video of Gene Deal exposing Mase doing a lot of views, it all backfired because the majority of the comments is on Mase's side.
What's going on, America and the rest of the world? Xander J. Hobson here, comedian, director and producer of boxing documentaries, and troll to those who need trolling. This is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. Folks, listen, I'm trying to grow the platform, so please subscribe, like this video, share it. And by all means, leave a comment in the comment section because I enjoy checking out the feedback from these videos that I make, as well as exchanging opinions and points of views with you all. So folks, you gotta excuse the sunglasses, you know. It's a bright, sunny day out here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I got my cool shit on. So, you know, you're gonna have to suffer the Ray-Bans, you know. But I said all that to say this. So I just now got finished watching a video involving three of my favorite people that I've never had the pleasure of meeting. First and foremost, let's throw Gene Deal in there. All right? Then we got to throw Mase in there. Bad boys. Make me feel so good. And then my man Flacco. You know, I like Flacco. Even though you got some people that say Flacco stinks. He may not. I don't know. I never smelled him. But I'm going to say this. Three of my favorite people. So I'm watching Poetic Flacco. And he was talking about an interview with Gene Deal. Where Gene Deal was saying some pretty shady things about my main man, Mase.
I want to get into this. I want to tell you that Mase had a duty and an obligation to his label mate, the notorious B.I.G., Christopher Latour Wallace. Mase had a duty as a label mate to tell Chris, these dudes want you dead. Prior to the Peterson Museum, Mase and Stevie J went to a celebrity basketball game. They let the dudes, I don't know if it was the dudes from the Dog Pound, it was the dudes that was Crips, they let Stevie J and Mase know, we want Puff and we want Big. Mase came back from that game. He let me know and he let Puff know that he was good. They wanted Puff and Big dead. He told me, he told Puff. He never mentioned a damn thing to Big. As his label mate, he had an obligation. As a fellow New Yorker, he had an obligation to tell Big.
Gene's my guy. I feel like I know him. In fact, he reminds me of my buddy Stefan. But nevertheless, I don't know where Gene gets off trying to make Mase the bad guy, because Mase didn't directly tell Biggie that them boys wanted to kill him. You know? Now, as far as I'm concerned, right? Once Mase came and told Puffy, who was the guy who was running the whole show, and he told Gene the guy who was the head of security, I'm sorry, case closed. Mase done what he needed to do. And I'm going to take it one step farther. Mase probably didn't say anything to Biggie because he probably didn't want to upset him. You know, I mean, that's a hell of a thing to have to tell somebody like, yo, man, they want to kill you, man. So, you know, this ain't going to be no long video, man. You know, Gene, you wrong, bro. You know, nah, you're wrong. You're not going to make Mase out to be some type of fiend in human guise because he didn't directly tell Biggie. And the responsibility for Biggie's death falls directly on you first and foremost, Gene, because you was the head of security, man. You was the guy that was supposed to make the calls when it comes to safety, man. And just like I know Diddy could be hard-headed because he's spending all the money, but as the head of security, Gene, nah, man, you have to take the initiative even if it costs you your job. And you can say what you want. Gene, you my guy, man. I rocks with you, man. But a lot of the stuff that happened with Diddy and them, you looked the other way because you was collecting a hell of a paycheck from Diddy. Okay? You ain't want to jeopardize that. And now that you and Diddy ain't cool, hey, man, you're cashing in on your experiences with Diddy. And I don't have an issue with that. But I'm going to say this, though, Gene. Truth be told, you wrong, man. Because once Mase told you, specifically you, hey, man, you supposed to handle all that. So I'm on Mase's side with this one, Gene. So, you know, this is what I was thinking about. And now that I done thought about it and shared it with you, I'm done with it. Bam.